nongelam jong ka Shillong Muslim Union uba Nur Nongrum habakaren bet kinong tho khubor hak sngi Sunday halor ka WAQF amendment bill ulaong ba kani ka amendment bill kadai tang ban pendu no ya ka jakatrai jong ki Muslim habaro ka wei kari ulaong shu ba ka sarkar kala bakla ban penki ya kani ka bill habedai pat bat jingkeli halor ki social media hagaba kidon ki Catholic organization ki ba ai ki jingkershan ya kani ka bill nagalyang ka jong uni nongelam jong ki Muslim ulaong ba hadu ba empadio city na ka Vatican City nagalyang ki jong ki kimla ban pensisya susu nagalyang jong ba Nongrum ulaong ba kani kadai tang ka jingsdang bat ladakila ban pentrai kam ya kani kalong kum kading kaban sedang na ki Muslim bat kan bamlut ya baro ki kenhun niam baper hadin habut.
Yeah, regarding this law, what to say? It is a law which is much to laugh about. In a way, I say that it is laugh about because most of the things was already existing in it, but the government had, like for instance, they said they misled the public that WAQF tribunal was the final authority. Earlier also, if somebody, despite of the fact getting relief from the tribunal or not getting relief from the tribunal, they could approach to the High Court. So saying that this time they have invoked that it can be challenged in High Court. So it was already existing. As far as the constituent of the WAQF board, I must say out here that it was always the government which has appointed the WAQF body. There is nothing new about it. Yes, of course, only one thing. Earlier, there was a rule that part of the member belonging to the Muslims were a part of the WAQF board. May it be an IAS officer or whosoever. There was already existing women representation were also there. But now in this new bill, they have brought that members belonging to other faith, other than Muslims also can. Of course, I would just like, it is a welcoming thing. But at the same time, I would like to say this, it should be uniform for everybody. As our beloved Prime Minister says, one nation, one law. So it should be there in other religious based group also. It will be very nice. Like today, a non-Muslim can be a member of WAQF board. So why not we also have a Muslim in other temple as a member of the trust or in a church or in a Buddhist monastery. So why two law? When Prime Minister says one nation, one law. To this act, I have to prove to the government, and the government will decide that whether I am a Muslim or not. So my fundamental right is taken away. This law, with the thing I say, it has been nothing but a step to make Muslims landless. And they say that it has nothing, WAQF has nothing to do but by religion. But WAQF itself, it's a religious institution. Of course, it does not think to the tenet of practicing the thing. But WAQF is given. Once it is a WAQF, it is always a WAQF. It is not a property given to anybody. Like the trust, you can have the property in the name of the trust. But once, if I do my property as WAQF, it is given to Allah and it is not recovered. It is not. It cannot be taken back. But now the new law says that any time it can be. So it has infringed into our religious tenet. Of course, as now the law has already been passed, but at the same time, from this small town of Shillong, I would like to thank, and in fact, today we had a meeting of all the Muslim organizations in which we thanked the 238 MPs, both who majority of which were not non-Muslims, but they have aired our voice. They have aired. So from the core of our heart, we like to thank them. They have tried tooth and nail to stop. But as someone has said, that majority does not mean that you are wise enough. So majority also can make mistakes. And I say, they have made a mistake. And you will see, today you write it down, you will see that when it will be challenged in the Supreme Court, this law will again go away. That is all I have to say.
So the Catholic Church is supporting the law. What do you have to say about it?
No, you cannot say that Catholic churches are supporting. It has not come from Rome. You know, there may be some individual, they can support. Now, for instance, let us go into it. Now in social media, you'll see a lot of people, Muslims are supporting. You see, they just collect some. There may be difference, but you talk about the majority. And I do not agree that if you will say that the entire Catholic populations are supporting the bill. Of course, they have not come out with it. But here again, I would like to tell you, my friends, that today it is the Muslims. Not be when there is fire, not even one in the forest. It is for, you cannot say only pine will burn down. If there is a eucalyptus, that will also burn down. So it is a precedent. Today Muslims, tomorrow it may be Jain, day after tomorrow it may be Buddhist, it may be Catholic, it may be Presbyterian. Things have started. So it will engulf everyone.